All right, hi everyone. Today we'll be talking about the uses of and how to use Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Drive safely while staying connected. So driving requires a lot of focus and caution, and for that reason, it is incredibly important to pay attention to the road while you're behind the wheel. And companies like Apple and Google, in addition to independent vehicle companies, have developed programs that let you easily make and answer calls, access directions, and listen to podcasts and music while driving without compromising safety. And today we will be discussing two programs, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So Apple CarPlay. So Apple CarPlay first premiered in 2014 and had developed throughout the years by becoming more accessible and more compatible with other car models. And Android Auto. So Android Auto was first revealed in 2014 as well, but was released in 2015. In December 2020, Google announced the expansion of Android Auto to 36 additional countries. In April 2021, Android Auto launched in Belgium, Denmark, Netherlands, Norway, Portugal, and Sweden. So now we're going to be talking about Apple CarPlay. So what is Apple CarPlay? So Apple CarPlay supplies users with everything on their phone now at the tips of your fingers in the dash of your car. So using the features on your iPhone that you love on the road safely. And every major automobile manufacturer has partnered up with CarPlay. There are over 600 models to choose from. With a select few new 2021 car models, you can now choose your phone to unlock your car. So Apple CarPlay features. Safely use your phone in the car. Make calls, send and receive messages, listen to music, and get step-by-step directions. And using Siri, you can use voice commands to make calls, listen to voicemails, send auto messages, and stream your favorite songs. And all you have to do is ask Siri. So Apple Maps. Apple Maps is available with CarPlay, and it can predict where you are going based on texts, emails, contacts, and calendars. And CarPlay is designed for driving scenarios, so it works with your car controls, knobs, buttons, touchpads, or touchscreens. And share digital car keys with family, and they work up to 5 hours. So setting up CarPlay. So first, make sure that your country or region supports CarPlay and that your car supports CarPlay. If you are unsure, contact the vehicle manufacturer. And to set up CarPlay, start your car, then make sure that Siri is on, and then connect to your iPhone to your car. If your car supports CarPlay with a USB cable, plug your iPhone into the USB port in your car. And the USB port might be labeled with a CarPlay icon or a smartphone icon. Then you'll know if it's compatible. And if your car supports wireless CarPlay, press and hold the voice command button on your steering wheel. And make sure that your stereo is in wireless or Bluetooth mode. Then on your iPhone, go to Settings and General and CarPlay, tap Available Cars and select your car, and check your car manual for more information. And using Siri with CarPlay. So depending on your car, there are two ways you can use Siri to control CarPlay. And the first step, press and hold the voice command button on your steering wheel. Then ask Siri a question or to do something. And in this image, this is what the voice command button should look like. And using Siri with CarPlay, and touch and hold the CarPlay dashboard or CarPlay home button on your touchscreen. Then ask Siri a question or give a command. And here in this image, this is what the CarPlay home button should look like. And using Siri with CarPlay, again, Siri also makes suggestions in CarPlay for what you might want to do next, such as drive to your next meeting. And Siri's suggestions and CarPlay work seamlessly to keep your favorite apps at your fingertips. And if you have HomeKit enabled accessories, like a garage door opener, you can use the Siri suggestions that appear on the CarPlay dashboard, or simply ask Siri to do things like open the garage door when you get close to your house. Apps on CarPlay. So while using CarPlay, the display in your car will show your available apps. To add, remove, or rearrange the order of the apps on your iPhone, Step 1, go to Settings, then press General, then tap CarPlay, and select your car, then tap Customize. And third step, use the Add or Delete buttons to add or remove CarPlay. Tap and drag an app to change the order the apps appear in on your dashboard. And the next time you connect to your iPhone to CarPlay, the new order of your apps should appear on the display. Only apps that are supported by CarPlay will appear. And here we can see the steps to access CarPlay in settings, the app settings, then general, then CarPlay. So now we're going to be talking about Android Auto. So what is Android Auto? With Android Auto, you can connect your phone to your car display and your downloaded mobile apps will appear on the screen for you to access. And this applies to Android devices now. So Android Auto features. So you can tap to get directions, talk to send a text, and even call hands-free. With Google Assistant on Android Auto, you can keep your eyes on the road and hands on the wheel. And you can also get real-time alerts on your favorite mapping apps, for example, accidents, constructions, or traffic. And just say where you want to go and go. And Google Assistant can read your text out loud and you can reply by talking if, say, you're busy driving or you have your hands on the wheel. And you can also make calls and use chat apps just by using your voice, making driving less distracting. You can play your favorite playlist or listen to an audiobook while you're in the car. So getting started with Android Auto. So make sure your phone meets minimum requirements. Make sure your car is compatible with Android Auto and that your phone has a strong and fast cellular data connection. And there are two ways to connect Android Auto on the car display, via a USB cable or using Bluetooth. So set up with a USB cable. So before you connect to your phone for the first time, turn on your car. Make sure your car is in parking setting or parking gear and allow time to set up Android Auto before you start your drive. So first step, plug a USB cable into your device's USB port and plug the other end of the cable into your Android phone. And second step, your phone might ask you to download the free Android Auto app or update to the newest version of your app. And the third step, follow the on-screen instructions to complete a setup. And this is, we can see here, this is what the Android Auto app should look like. So set up with a USB cable. So your phone's Bluetooth is turned on automatically when Android Auto is connected to the car via USB cable. And on your car display, select Android Auto, and then you can follow the instructions to get started. So Android Auto on your car display. So important, the first time you connect your phone to the car, you're required to pair your location and car via Bluetooth. For best results, keep Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and location services turned on during setup. And make sure your car is in parking gear and allow time to set up Android Auto before you start your drive. So first step, plug a USB cable into your vehicle's USB port and plug the other end of the cable into your Android phone. And your phone might ask you to download the Android Auto app or update to the newest version of the app. And then you can follow the on-screen instructions to complete setup. So Android Auto on your car display. So your wireless connection might take a few seconds to start. You might need to tap Android Auto on your car display. And if you want to stop using Android Auto wirelessly on your phone notification screen, tap Exit Driving Mode. So Android Auto on your phone screen. So make sure your phone uses Android 6.0 or as it's nicknamed, Marshmallow and up. And for best performance, the latest version of Android is recommended. So if you use Android 9 or lower, download the Android Auto app from Google Play. Android Auto on your phone screen. So make sure your phone has a strong and fast network connection. It is recommended to use the Android Auto for the first time within Wi-Fi range for the fastest installation. On Android 9 or below, open Android Auto. On Android 10, open Android Auto for phone screens and follow the on-screen instructions to complete setup. And if your phone is already paired with your car or mounts Bluetooth, select the device to enable auto launch for Android Auto. So pros of the pros. So it's great for navigation, answering phone calls and streaming music is great. And whatever you have to open on your phone will be open in the car's dashboard. And a safe way to use your phone. It's also a safe way to use your phone on the road. So the cons, you can listen to the radio while using CarPlay, but you cannot change the radio station. And there are occasional bugs. You need data to run certain applications, and some apps are not compatible with CarPlay or Android Auto. So costs. So CarPlay and Android Auto do not cost anything. However, when using other apps like Maps, audiobooks, or Spotify, you might need to use your phone's data. Depending on your cellular data, data limits may cost you. Lastly, CarPlay comes with the cost of some car models. So before you buy a car, you may want to ask if it is compatible with Apple CarPlay and or Android Auto. So general safety tips. When possible, start up your maps before you start your journey so that you can input your destination before you begin driving. And for greater listening ease, create a driving playlist beforehand of your favorite songs so that you can start playing the playlist before you start driving and don't have to worry about skipping over songs. So if you have someone in the passenger seat, ask them to operate the controls instead. And only take your eyes off the road for a couple seconds at a time, ideally only when you're stopped at a stop sign or traffic light or in traffic. And if you're in a situation where you really need to pay attention, turn the volume down or off. And pay attention to speed limits, driving conditions, other vehicles, pedestrians, and cyclists, and always obey applicable laws. And never look down at your phone and use it to text or call when driving. This is illegal and can cause dangerous accidents. So safety first. So if you are driving, if you are someone who is unfamiliar, uncomfortable, or anxious with driving, or if you have trouble focusing on multiple things at once, these programs may not be for you. Remember to always pay attention to the road and to prioritize your comfort level and safety at all times. If you want to focus on an important call, you can always pull over. So that's it. So thanks for listening.